eventually, like, the whole family is tearing the house apart. Like, we're looking in the truck. I mean, I literally, like, dumped out the garbage and went through everything, like, looking. And after 25 minutes of the entire family turning the house upside down, guess where they were? What's up, and welcome back to day 4 of the fall 2021 Rebel Reset. I went out for a walk in the morning, get some sun and a little bit of activity. Then I spent about 20 minutes in the garden. I was pruning some dead branches and leaves off my Jamaican cherry, which got really stressed in the last monsoon storm that we had. And the only problem with trying to garden in Arizona is that everything bites. The plants bite, ants bite, and my feet were getting swarmed with ants, and so now my feet are going to be itchy for days. But still better than last week when I went out and the ants were crawling all the way up my shorts. But my melon patch is going crazy, and but I can't figure out if the birds are eating all the fruit, because I keep getting all these nice little melon starts, and they disappear. They never go anywhere, so I'm assuming that the birds are eating them. Breakfast was just 6 eggs. I didn't feel like messing around with anything, and I didn't have any other proteins ready to go, so I just made up some eggs. And then for lunch, I made I just had fish, like some salmon and some cucumbers, like Persian style cucumbers that a friend of mine had given me out of his garden, which was really nice. And I wanted to keep lunch a little bit low fat because I was planning on having a pork shoulder for dinner. So after I ate lunch, I put the pork shoulder on the grill and got it like smoking. In the evening, I get in my workout with the boys, and I was pretty happy with yesterday's workout. I did like a kettlebell workout instead of barbell, because I wanted to focus on my get-ups a little bit more. One of my goals this year or next, we'll see how it goes, is to be able to do the Beast Tamer challenge, basically. Be able to do a get-up, a press, and a single leg squat with the Beast, which is a 48 kilo kettlebell or 108 pounds. But I hadn't been able to do any pressing all 2020. I was dealing with a really bad shoulder injury in the left shoulder. So yesterday I was just really happy that I was able to not only do a good get up on both sides, but I was also able to strict press the 32 kilo on both sides. And so that was a big win for me yesterday. And plus the boys are doing really well and making good progress, especially from where they started, because they were both hypermobile and they were just missing a lot of core strength and stability. And so they've made some big improvements since we've been working out together, and I'm really happy about that. And just being able to work out with the boys in general is really nice. It's been I've been waiting for years, and then finally they just got the bug to start working out with Dad, and so I've been really happy about that. So I'm going to put that as a win for yesterday under my community. Sleep was okay, better than the night before, although I did still end up feeling kind of tired during the day, so I got in a good nap. I'd put the pork loin on just a little bit too late. Like, I actually totally forgot about it until noon, and then my wife reminded me, "Aren't you doing that pork shoulder today?" So I went on the grill a little bit late, which means that we ate kind of late, and it wasn't quite as well done as what I would have liked it to be. Normally I like to take it off when it's about 205 or just a little over 200, and but it wasn't quite that temperature yet, but it still came out pretty good, and it was juicy, tender, so that's good. So I think I got my technique for being able to smoke shoulder on the grill down pretty good. And then the funny story from family time from last night was my daughter wanted to go to the store after she got home from work. She wanted to go get some corn on the cob to be able to have with the smoked pork shoulder. So I was like, yeah, go ahead, take my my cards, like my credit card, be able to pay. And so like I walked away and came back, and she walked away and came back, and then she says, where are your credit cards? And I was like, oh man, this damn like COVID brain. I've noticed an increase in my forgetfulness since I had COVID. Like, I actually forgot that I had jury duty on the 14th. I thought it was the 24th, and so then I got a nice little email yesterday from the county that I had missed jury duty. Fortunately, they just rescheduled it for November, so not a big deal. But then I was like, oh my God, what did I do now? Like, what did I forget? Where did I put my cards? Where could they be? Because I was, so anyway, eventually, like, the whole family is tearing the house apart. Like, we're looking in the truck. I mean, I literally, like, dumped out the garbage and went through everything, like, looking. And after 25 minutes of the entire family turning the house upside down, guess where they were? My daughter had, when I initially said, go ahead and take my cards, she grabbed them and put them in her work vest, and then she had forgotten, went into her room to change, took her vest off, and came back out. So after 25 minutes, everybody was looking all over the place, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to cancel all my cards and get a new license. And so she was like, oh, let me check one last place. And so yeah, that was yesterday, day 4. I'm not complaining. Day 4 check-in, day 3, I'm not complaining. I'm still dealing with this inflammation in my lungs, but it seems to be subsiding little bit by little bit, day by day. I think it really kicked it off again last Friday when I was doing some kind of aggressive breath work, because I was feeling like I was able to get back into that kind of breath work, and but I guess not quite yet. So still dealing with that. I think at some point I'll go through and show, or I'll post it to Instagram or something, like what my current supplement stack is and how I'm trying to deal with some of that inflammation. That's going to do it for day 3 check-in. As always, nice watching. Stay awesome. Have a blessed day.